As we honor Brett and Chloe together, we thought, what could be more appropriate than to have Chloe's mom and dad present their Musial Awards. Please welcome from St. Petersburg, Florida, Jackie and Joey Grimes. It's a privilege to recognize Brett for his generosity and his decency, for the joy and appreciation he has for the game, and of course for the support he has shown Chloe. And it's an honor to celebrate Chloe for her courage and perseverance. They are an inspiration. Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Phillips and Chloe Grimes. So great to see you guys again. Chloe, how are you feeling? Everybody wants to know how you're doing.
Awesome.
That's good. That's great. And how did softball go? Is it still going?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Getting some more hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Brett, let's just talk about this relationship. I mean, it's one thing to meet a young girl with cancer on the field before a game, but that wasn't it for you. This made a mark on you, and you wanted it to continue.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Take your time.
Yeah, I thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to cross paths with Chloe. And she's brought, thank you. She has brought great perspective to my life. And to expand on that, in the game of baseball, we're always told, control what you can control, all right? And that's the hardest thing to do, especially when you're not performing and not doing well. And when I say she brought great perspective to my life, like I said in the video, you have a girl who's 9 years old battling cancer for the second time in her life, shows up each and every day with that smile on her face, right? Regardless of her circumstances. I mean, it's so inspiring.
We heard you say it in the piece, but you kind of have a mantra. Baseball is fun. And even after what you say were your struggles this year, you keep that mantra, baseball is fun. Talk about that a little bit.
You know, baseball is fun, sports are fun, and my wife and I, we created Baseball is Fun for the same reason why we started playing the game in the first place, because it's fun, right? And as we get older, whether that's competition or politics or things start to creep in to kind of rob that joy from sports in general, we want to try and keep perspective each and every day. Like, remember why you started playing the game in the first place. And, I'm sure Albert will touch on this, but it's just, it's meant to be fun. And we put so much pressure on ourselves to be the best each and every day and to perform. But to have perspective like little Chloe in my life, it's easy to keep the game fun now.
You brought we met Chloe's parents. You brought some family members here too. Why don't you say hello to them and everybody
I've
be
got
introduced.
my in-laws in here from Texas, Trey Hillman and Marie Hillman.
Trey Hillman, the former manager of the Royals.
Yes, and then he deserves a round of applause. Thank you. He's gonna smack me upside the head later for that. Sorry, Trey. I've got my stepdad, David, and my mom, Jody. And of course, my beautiful wife, who is the backbone and the calmness to my storm, Bree.
So Chloe, how often, now that the baseball season is over, how often do you guys communicate?
Well, I text her dad a lot.
Just to see how she's doing.
Checking up on her.
Yeah. And you're doing great. That's what I love. Okay, you ended up with the Orioles at the end of last season. What's next for you?
Yeah, so I'm a free agent right now. That would be great.
Right?
That would be great. Thank you. I'm working on a total swing revamp. My wife and I, we've...
You know, Albert Pujols is sitting.
Yeah, I'm a bit... Hey, Albert, let's talk, for real. I want to keep playing this game. But, you know, before we leave this stage, I thought it would be a great opportunity with thousands of people here and then possibly millions of people watching. As we take a step off the stage, I would just ask you guys if you confide in you to say a prayer for little Chloe as we walk away. She's, you know, still battling cancer, and I want her to grow up and live a great life. So thank you all.
Thank you all. Congratulations. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you so much.